There is a person you met once, maybe at a party, maybe at work, maybe on a street corner, for 30 seconds. You don't remember what they said. You don't remember what they were wearing, but you remember exactly how they made you feel. Safe or unsafe, real or fake, worth knowing or worth forgetting. That feeling hit you before a single word left their mouth, before a handshake, before a smile, before anything. And here is what nobody ever tells you. That feeling was not a feeling. It was a calculation. The most sophisticated, most ancient, most brutally accurate calculation your brain has ever made. And it happened in less than 1 second. Today, we are going to go inside that 1 second. And what you find there will change how you walk into every room for the rest of your life. In 2006, a Harvard psychologist named Nalini Ambady conducted an experiment that the scientific world was not ready for. She sat people down in front of photographs of complete strangers. No names, no backgrounds, no context, just a face. And she gave them 1/10 of a second to look. The blink of an eye takes 300 milliseconds. She gave them 100. Then she asked one question. Do you trust this person? The results broke the scientific community's assumptions completely. The trust judgments made in 1/10 of a second were virtually identical to the judgments made by people who had spent months with those same individuals. Months of conversation, months of shared experience, months of real relationship, matched by 100 milliseconds of looking at a photograph. Your brain had already done the work, long before you gave it permission. So what is happening in that 1 second? Your brain is not guessing. It is not feeling. It is not hoping. It is reading 3 specific signals, faster than conscious thought. Signal 1, the eyes. Not the color, not the shape, the whites. Research found that the sclera, the white part of the human eye, is processed by your brain faster than any other visual information on a human face. Because eyes cannot lie the way words can, fear makes them wide and still. Anger pulls them narrow and focused. Warmth makes them soft at the edges. Deception makes them work too hard. Your brain reads all of this in milliseconds, without ever asking for your opinion. Signal 2, symmetry. Your brain is scanning the face for balance, not because symmetry is beautiful, but because for 200,000 years, symmetry meant health. It meant strength. It meant safety. That same ancient program is still running in you, right now, every time you meet someone new. Signal 3, the ones that cannot be faked. Micro-expressions. Involuntary muscle movements that flash across a human face in less than 1/5 of a second. They leak through before the person has even decided what expression to wear. Contempt, disgust, fear, genuine warmth, real versus performed interest. And your amygdala, your brain's ancient alarm system, catches every single one, files it, weighs it, and delivers a verdict before you have finished saying hello. Here is the most unsettling part of all of this. Once that verdict is in, your brain does not stay neutral. It does something called confirmation bias. Every word spoken after that first second, every action, every explanation, every apology, every attempt to change your mind gets processed through the filter of that original judgment. Evidence that confirms the first impression gets magnified. Evidence that challenges it gets quietly dismissed. Princeton researcher Alex Todorov took this further. He showed people photographs of political candidates for 1/10 of a second and asked them who looked more competent. Those split-second judgments predicted the winners of real elections with 70% accuracy. Not policies, not speeches, not track records. 1/10 of a second of someone's face, deciding who holds power. This is not irrational. This is not shallow. This is a brain that evolved for a world where the wrong judgment about a stranger could cost you everything. That brain is still inside you, still running the same program. In job interviews, in first dates, in the moment your future best friend walks through a door. So what do you do with a brain this fast, this ruthless, this difficult to override? You stop trying to beat it, and you start working with it. The science is clear on what creates instant trust. Not expensive clothes, not the perfect opening line. A smile that starts in the eyes before it reaches the mouth. Because that is the only smile the amygdala believes. Stillness. Slow, calm movements that tell the nervous system, I am not a threat. Presence. Full, unhurried, undivided attention in a world where that has become the rarest thing a human being can offer another. And then something extraordinary happens. When two people are fully present with each other, their brainwaves begin to synchronize. Scientists call this neural coupling. It is the neurological signature of genuine human connection. It is what happens when you feel truly, unexpectedly, understood by someone you just met. That is not chemistry. That is two nervous systems recognizing each other as safe. You have 1 second not to perform, not to impress, not to be someone you are not, just to arrive fully, quietly, completely. Because somewhere in that room is someone whose amygdala is searching for exactly the signal that only the real you can send. Share this with someone who needed to hear it today. And next, we go even deeper. See you there.